in many ways, NURBS modeling is a significant advance compared to polyhedral modeling, and TrueSpace brings you the full complement of NURBS tools within the base package and within the user very familiar by now direct manipulation interface. Even basic navigation 2D widget allows you to create quite an intricate shapes starting from simple sphere in a matter of seconds. The scaling or moving of the UV lines or even individual points allows for very nice and quick level of detail. Different NURBS shapes can also be combined, and you can also draw what's known as a trim curve directly on the surface of the NURBS object. You could also project the trim curve with another tool, but the drawing is very easy, and after you draw the trim curve, which is a hole in the surface, you can still edit it manually. And the trim curves on the surfaces or outside of the surfaces can be blended directly. So let's see it. We'll create a second copy of this organic shape. We'll rotate it so that the two holes will be roughly facing each other, and then I can simply blend them, selecting the blend tool, which will prompt me to enter the two curves, which I can do again simply by clicking on individual curve, point by point. And after I have done that, immediately again I see the blending surface, which can be further manipulated. But the point is that now I have combined basically three NURBS surfaces into one object, and as complicated the object as it is, it's still perfectly editable with the existing familiar two-dimensional or three-dimensional navigational widgets. An entire surface of the whole objects will update in real time appropriately. And given the solid representation and transparent views, it really is a pleasurable and elegant way of operating. Even the trim surface itself can be edited, and all the other pieces will automatically update. So let's start now with a different type of primitive. We can simply select the saddle primitive, which is my favorite because a different curvature in different axes, and again you can literally draw it into the workspace, and then once I have it, I can access the isopalms or isocurves with my navigational widget for quick deformation in different directions, and it is really very amenable to conceptual type of a design. Then I can take this sheet of plastic material and I can manipulate it, I can mold it according to my desires. This could be a hood of a vehicle or a part like that, and the controls allow for very fast experimentation. I can copy the shape and I can again blend it with itself. First we'll have to rotate the objects so they are symmetrical, and the blend itself can then be a conceptual tool which I can play with to see how the both pieces can fit together. In order to do that, maybe I don't have the best point of view, so I change the point of view. Notice how easy it is to stay in a perspective space and make the changes and to the model by using the view which we are all very familiar with. This experimentation gives you a lot of freedom.